Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, this video is purposes to fulfill major assignment 2 of English for Psychology 1. In this video, my team will present about countries with famous foods, places, and unique facts or culture. Now let me introduce my team. The first speaker is myself. My name is Fanny Khoirunnisa. The second speaker is Samuel. The third speaker is Lidya. The fourth speaker is Allysa, and the last speaker is Dina. First, I would like to tell you about Japan. Japan is an island country in East Asia. Located in the Northwest Pacific Ocean, Japan consists of more than 6,800 islands and make it an archipelagic state. Most of Japan's islands are mountainous, and some of them are volcanic. Now, I will show you the popular tourist spots in Japan. First, there's Fuji Mountain. Mount Fuji is located on the island of Honshu. This mountain is the highest mountain in Japan. This mountain is the second highest volcano located on an island in the Asia continent, after Mount Kerinci on the island of Sumatra, and the seventh highest peak of an island on Earth. And then there's Tanjibashi Suji Shopping Street. This place is the longest shopping street in Japan. The area spans over 2 kilometers, starting approx from Tenjin-bashi Sujiroku Chome subway station and heading south all the way to the Tanjibashi Bridge. The shopping destination in Japan is one of the large shopping centers in Japan, where you can find a variety of things ranging from antiques, the latest fashion, to the delicious culinary delights. Next is about Japanese food. Who doesn't know about this one? Yes, sushi. Sushi is the most popular food in Japan. Sushi is a Japanese food consisting of rice formed with side dishes in the form of seafood, meat, raw, or cooked vegetables. Sushi rice has a mild sour taste because it is seasoned with a mixture of rice vinegar, salt, and sugar. Sushi is generally classified based on the form of rice, including nigiri sushi, oshi sushi, chuhirashi sushi, inari sushi, and nare sushi. And then there's udon. Udon is a type of noodle that has long been known in Japan. Made of wet flour and is thick and rather white. In Japan, udon is a popular food, cheap and widely eaten as a substitute for rice. Japanese people have always been familiar with udon and are often eaten together where there is a crowd or celebration. The variety of cooking methods and the types of side dishes used vary depending on the region in Japan. And the last but not least is about the Japanese cultural event, the Kanda Matsuri. The Kanda Matsuri is celebration of Tokugawa Ieyasu's victory in the Battle of Sekigahara and continues as a celebration of the prosperity of the Tokugawa shogunate in the Edo period. In addition, the current form of the festival is also held to honor us from Kanda Myojin. It is considered one of the top 3 festivals in Japan. Also with the Kyoto Gion Festival and Osaka's Tenjin Matsuri. The celebration lasts about a week with the culmination of full-day parade through Tokyo's 3 central districts.
Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna tell you about Singapore. So the first one, let's talk about the place that famous and iconic from Singapore. Like the first one is Singapore Flyer. This is one of the most highest Ferris wheel ride in the world, and this place is a spot to enjoy of 3 countries at once, like Batam, Indonesia, Malaysia, and of course Singapore. Next, there is Singapore Universal Studio. This place is famous and recommended because this is the one and only Universal Studio in Southeast Asia. And after that, of course, there is Merlion Park. This place is so famous, and we can say that this is the icon of Singapore. And after place, Singapore also has some iconic food that we should try. Like the first one is carrot cake. You must think that this food is full of carrot because of the name of this food, right? But no, the main ingredient of this food is white radish. Yeah, the name of this food just trick you, right? The second one is Hokkien prawn mee. It's actually a noodles and a vermicelli. It's also nice. It's always nice when we're talking about noodles, right? And after that, the last one is nasi ayam Hainan. This food is easy to find in Singapore, and you will get a dish of chicken cut into small pieces with fragrant rice, spicy chili sauce, and ginger paste as a side dish. And after we talk about place and food, a famous place and food from Singapore, we also have some unique fact about Singapore. Like the first one is, in Singapore, you are not allowed to sell and to chewing a gummy. The second one is, in Singapore, over the age of 30, you must be get married, and the Singapore government also play the role in this case. And also, this one is so confusing. Why? Because in Singapore, a gay relationship is illegal, but the lesbian is legal in Singapore. I know what you're thinking. And the last one is, most of Singapore people is live in an apartment. And that's all from me about Singapore. And after this, my friend gonna tell you about other countries. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lidya Wahid. I'm from Psychology, Mercubuana University. I want to explain about Turkey. Turkey is a country located in the Eurasia region, which is a country located on the continents of Europe and Asia. Turkey's territory stretches from the Anatolia Peninsula in Southwest Asia to the Balkans in Southeastern Europe. Turkish cuisine is a legacy of Ottoman cuisine, which can be described as a combination and refinement of Central Asia cuisine, Middle Eastern cuisine, and Balkan cuisine. Turkish cuisine has also influenced the cuisine of Central Asia, the Middle East and the Balkans, and the cuisine of Turkish neighbors, including Western European cuisine. The Ottomans mixed their traditional cuisine with elements of Middle Eastern cuisine. In addition, they also mix elements of traditional Turkish cuisine with Central Asia cuisine. For example, using yogurt in various dishes. In addition to the typical Turkish food that can be found throughout the country, Turkish cuisine recognizes a variety of regional cuisine. The cuisine of the Black Sea region uses a lot of corn and anchovies. Southeastern Turkey is famous for dishes such as kebab, mezes, and desserts such as baklava, kadayif, and kunif. In Western Turkey, there are extensive olive plantations, so olive oil is used as a cooking oil by Western Turks. Regional cuisine from the Aegean, Marmara, and Mediterranean region present the characteristic of Mediterranean cuisine, characterized by the use of many vegetables, herbs, and fish. Central Anatolia is famous for pasta dishes such as kusek, manti, and gozum. Next, there are some interesting places in Turkey. First, Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia is now the most important monument of world architecture. This iconic building in Turkey has a long and interesting history of travel. The traces of the Hagia Sophia used to be as a Greek Orthodox Christian church. Then, the Blue Mosque. The Blue Mosque is a historic building in Istanbul, Turkey, with the original name Sultan Ahmad Mosque. Named Blue Mosque because of the blue ceramics that adorn the interior of this magnificent mosque. Then, Cappadocia. Cappadocia, Turkey is one of the areas to visit when traveling to Turkey. This area is famous for balloon tours around the unique and amazing ancient stone city.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Mr. Sunadi and all of my friends. My name is Allysa Auliya from Psychology Mulidatul University, and now I want to tell you about things you must know in South Korea. First of all, what is South Korea? South Korea is one of some country in East Asia. It encompasses the southern portion of the Korean Peninsula. The country is bordered by the North Korea in the north, the East Asia to the east China Sea to the south, and the Yellow Sea to the west. South Korea makes up about 45% of peninsula's land, and according to August 2021 report, the total population of Korea is approximately 51,821,669, with most the population residing in Seoul metropolitan area. Outside of Seoul, other large economically powerful cities such as Busan, Incheon, Daegu, Daejeon, Gwangju, and Ilsan also have higher population densities than other cities in Korea. Korean food has become so popular that locals and tourists alike describe as a savory, spicy, hearty, and nutrition delights that can be enjoyed at any time of the day. We've complete we've complete a list to the top Korean foods you must sample during your stay in South Korea. First, we have kimchi. This signature Korean dish has been around for about 200 years, dating back to the Silla dynasty. Kimchi consists of Korean cabbage, radish, pumpkin, onion, ginger, and scallion with chili powder, cursed garlic, and salted seafood, which is then left for ferment. Another must-try during your visit to Korea is bibimbap. The most common bibimbap consists of warm rice top with mixed vegetable, beef or chicken, and raw egg, as well as soy sauce and the love of chili pepper paste for seasoning. Ideal for seafood lovers, there are a variation of Korean mixed rice dish called padapap, which replace meat with raw seafood such as salmon, tuna, and octopus. Last but not least, we have tteokbokki. Tteokbokki is a traditional Korean street food that made by a thick, thick slice of garetok or boiled rice cake, fish cake, onion, diced garlic, salt, sugar, and assorted vegetables that are stir-fried in sweet red chili sauce. South Korea over everything travel could want in a destination. It has long and fashionable history, a wonderful culture, amazing food, friendly people, and excellent tourism infrastructure. From island to the coast to the fearsome border zone in the middle of Korea Peninsula, there are countless things you to do, see, and explore on your next trip to the Korea. If you want to go hiking, see the best known mountain range South Korea or just to get some epic photos, then make sure you have to go to Soroksang National Park. Within the park, you'll find the pine forest, jagged and rocky mountain peaks, crystal clear stream, and stunning lakes. Soroksang National Park is also home for over 200 animal species. Of the southern coast of the Korean is Jeju Island, the country's only special autonomous province. Nicknamed Island of the Gods, Jeju is a subtropical destination known as the of the top honeymoon and vacation spot in South Korea. In addition to beautiful beach, lava tubes, and lush green scenery, Jeju boasts a long list of tourist attraction and amusement parks. The last one, as a world capital, Seoul is filled with a lot of museums. The large is the National Museum of Korea, and like the Met in New York, it's a place that really can be explored in a single visit. The vast collection combines art, history, and archaeology, present to show the history of Korean culture, and tell the story of Korean people. Okay, now I want to tell you about some fun fact about South Korea. Koreans are 1 year older when they're born. There are Wi-Fi almost everywhere in the South Korea. South Korea has the biggest drink culture in Asia. Men are spoiled on Valentine's Day instead of women. There are special day for singles. 20% of Koreans share the same surname. South Korea is a plastic surgery capital of the world. There are more than 200 types of kimchi in South Korea. Men wearing makeup is normal in Korea. South Korea doesn't like breads. 4 in is the unlucky number. Red ink also alludes to death, and knowing one's blood type is a big thing in South Korea instead of zodiacs. Alright, thank you for your attention and thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Annisya Maulidina. So now I will explain it about my favorite country. If previously it's talk about a country in Asia, now we're moving out to Europe. This country is on the north side. As you guys can see on the screen, there's a flag on one country in northern Europe. Yups, it's Sweden. This country is neighbor with Finland and Denmark. It has 10.35 million people in there. The capital city on this place is called Stockholm. Well, we're moving on to the popular event or festival that happened in this country. It's called Midsummer Festival. As you guys can see, there's a people make a circle on the pillar, will be covered with a leaf, or it can be called with a modified tree. Sweden Midsummer is the quiet essential summer celebration and something that people look forward to throughout the year, especially during the long, dark Scandinavian winters. Here's all you need to know about the second most important holiday of the years, which is always celebrated close to the summer solstice. Okay, so this one is favorite food that you must be tried when you visit Swedish. This is a Jensen temptation. These food are made by potatoes and onion. On Finland, these food are called with Jensen kiwi sauce. So, if you guys want to try make this food, here the recipe. First, you must have 1.2 kilogram potatoes, 400 grams of onions, butter, spice card spread, heavy whipping cream, breadcrumbs, and of course salt and pepper. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention on our presentation. Hope this can be useful for your recommendation or knowledge about another country. So, thank you and goodbye.